Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Dallas Cowboys, who just re-signed Prescott, 4 years, 160. I wouldn't have done it, but if you're the Cowboys, you're kind of stuck in a corner. They have all the weapons. They got the offensive line. They do have to work on defense big time. We'll be doing that in this video today. But we're in the offseason where the Chiefs beat the Bucks 34-31. Wow. All right. Let's see if we can make this contract work. I might have to do 5 years, which will be fine, and we'll not make it a little bit more, but we'll go 20 and 20. There we go. $200 million offer. That's because the extra year. That is fine. Where does that leave us for money? 5.74 after paying Awuzie. I feel like we have to bring back one of these corners. Might as well bring back the better one. Let's go 4 years. Let's increase the money a little bit. $24 million. That'll be good. And I think that's it, right? And we can't franchise tag anybody. They technically franchise tag Prescott before they signed him. But yeah, I guess we're good. I don't want to bring back Sean Lee. Xavier Woods, I would like to bring him back, but I just don't think. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to take that. All right, we're fine. So I wanted to take Caleb Farley, which is the player that everybody's saying they're going to get. He is not here. So we're going to go Patrick Surtain. Justin Fields and Zach Wilson are here, but not Caleb Farley. Let's go Surtain. 76 hidden development. 91 speed, 79 man, 75 zone, 60 play rec. They're definitely going to go corner. Unless they trade back or something, but you can't really predict that. In the second round, we're going right end, Carlos Basham. He's a 72 in normal development, 79 power move, 71 finesse, 74 speed, 83 acceleration. In the third round, we're going middle linebacker, Chaz Surratt. He's a 69 with normal development, 85 speed, 81 tackles, 78 block shed, 76 hit power. Now, I see all your comments saying not take the same players year after year after year. I guess rebuild after rebuild after rebuild. But we need a free safety. Xavier Woods is gone, not the wrestler. Let's add Washington, who I know has star development, 67 overall, 94 speed, 75 zone, 55 tackles, 65%. So I put Michael Gallup on the trade block because he has 1 year left on his contract. I am not going to take a third round pick for him. It's not awful. I just don't think it makes sense for our team at this moment. We have a great team, an 85 overall offense. Let's make a run for the playoffs, run for the Super Bowl. The NFC East is awful, so we're going to stick with it for now. 80 overall team. We look good on offense. We look fantastic on defense. Could be a little bit better on the defensive line, but I don't think it's going to be all that bad. Let's actually make Surratt start there. Yeah, we're good. I talked trash about the NFC East, then we missed the playoffs. Sounds about right. The worst in the division. Giants 9-7, Eagles 9-7. No chance. They do have Wentz in this still, technically. And the football team 7-9. I cannot wait for Madden 22. Prescott 4,000 yards, 30-17. Not that bad. Elliott 1,000 with 10, 7 for Pollard. CeeDee Lamb 1,200 with 6. Pretty good, but not good enough for X Factor with those 6 touchdowns. Cooper 860 with 6. Schultz 815 with 6. Gallup with 3. On defense, Van Der Esch 141 tackles. Awesome. Sack totals 5 for Lawrence. Kind of low. Interceptions 3 for Awuzie, 2 for Van Der Esch, Robinson, Brown, 1 for Smith, Surtain. Washington has 1 Surtain, 90 tackles as well. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I believe Surtain has superstar. He might have star, though. I don't remember. Nothing crazy on offense. 3 for Gallup. He's going to be gone, though. 6 for Lamb. Big. On defense, yeah, superstar with 5. Washington star with 4. Good. What about Surratt, who's not starting anymore? 4. We'll take that. The Chiefs just shut out the Vikings, who somehow got to the Super Bowl 42-0. I don't get it. Mahomes MVP. Ryan Tannehill, NFL MVP. Stefanski, Coach of the Year. Murray, Offensive Player. Donald, Defensive Player. Chase, Offensive Rookie. And Owosu, Defensive Rookie. I thought Surtain might be up there. Now, Gallup, like we know. Van Der Esch. I like my guy, Connor Williams. Don't get me wrong. I feel like we have no money. Yup. I am going to try to make some cuts, so at least you can franchise tag somebody. I don't know. So I cut enough players to bring back Connor Williams, and I think I'm going to franchise tag Van Der Esch, who's definitely going to turn this down. That's fine by me. Let's franchise tag him. Let's see if we can get that 5th-year option. Then we'll go to the draft. So we have the 6th overall pick. I looked at a bunch of players in the draft, and I don't really love anybody at the moment. So I think I'm actually going to trade back. I saw a trade offer from the Vikings I like. I don't think they're going to be all that great next year. I feel like it was a fluke. There's also an offer from the Pats, get a 2nd rounder this year and a 3rd rounder this year. I'd rather get the extra first just in case. I know it's trading back to 31. A little risky, I get it, but there's a lot of players in this draft I like. Trevor Collins, yeah, I'm all set. So with our first round pick, I am going to go with Pritchett, the center. I like McCain, the receiver, but we need an offensive lineman. He's a 73 in normal, that's fine. 89 strength, 76 run block, 77 pass. Now, I understand we don't need a running back, but there's really nothing else on the board that I want to take. So I am going to go with the better one. Early first, 7th in the 40-yard, 5th in the 40-yard. Let's go Orlando Harris. He's a 77 with normal development, 75 break tackle, 92 speed, 95 acceleration, 85 agility. That means we could trade away Tony Pollard if we wanted to, or even Elliott. I know that'll make a lot of Cowboys fans angry, but it's definitely a possibility. So I put Tony Pollard on the trade block, Van Der Esch, but apparently people only want Van Der Esch. I'm not guaranteed to trade him away. Justin Blackmon in a 4th round pick. That's not an awful trade. I actually love that a lot. I'm going to have to pay him after this year. Is there a way I could see Blackman's contract? There must be. Granted, it's Madden, so who knows at the same time. The Colts, let's go to good old Justin Blackmon, 3rd string. Why did they bring in Marcus Williams? I think he still has 2 years left, correct? And the 5th-year option if I want to do that. I think this might be a better, smarter long-term move. This isn't the page I wanted to look at. But yeah, we're good. We could bring him in. And we get a pick. Cowboys fans might not love this, but I think it's better off for this team, so I'm going to do it. I know we have, I think, Thompson as a backup or Wilson as a backup, something like that, but I'm fine by that. So we are an 85 overall team. We're looking fantastic on offense. And on defense, we have Surratt starting, who drafted last year. Blackman starting, Washington. The corners are great. The defensive line has to get a little bit better, but I think we're good. So we made the playoffs at 8-8. We're playing against the 11-5 Arizona Cardinals. The football team 13-3. I think they do have a good team. They just need an offense. We're the Vikings. 8-8. All right, that's fine. So we might have back-to-back first-round picks. There was really nobody up there that I wanted to get at pick number 6 last year. Prescott, 4,500 yards, 33-7. Probably MVP, if not Offensive Player of the Year. Elliott, 1,200 with 11 touchdowns. Hackett, interesting. 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Cooper, 1,100 with 6. Lamb, 765 with 6. Jones with 8. Surratt, 140 tackles, so not really a drop-off for Van Der Esch. 105 for Awuzie. Sack totals, 15.5 for Lawrence. That's about right. 10 for Smith. Interceptions, 3 for Awuzie, 2 for Surtain, and a few ones. Good, good, good. Now, we didn't draft any hidden developments because that's just my luck. Let's hop into the game. Now, we should be able to beat the Cardinals. They do have a good team, but we have a good offense at the same time. The Cardinals don't have the best defense in the world. 14-7. 14-14. I was really hoping we score before halftime, but I guess not. 17-14. 24-14. Feeling real good about it. 24-21. Up by 7. Yes, it looked like they just scored before the game was over. They would have won the game by 1. We got lucky. Murray, 305, 2-2. Prescott, 236 with 2. Elliott, touchdown. Connor, touchdown. Rondale Moore, 98 with a touchdown. He was there till 3rd round, so that's a great pickup. Touchdown Ertz, interesting. Touchdown for Hackett, and a touchdown for Pollard. So we're playing against the Washington football team. Very snowy in Washington. Get a touchdown, a field goal. We're down 7-3, 10-7, 14-10. See, the thing is, I don't know who their quarterback is. It could be somebody great, and this would make sense. But it's 21-18, 21-21, 28-24. That sounds about right. Tie ball game. And we lost. Big surprise. Who's their quarterback going to be, though? Cam Newton, really? I know the game loves Cam Newton, but come on. 304-1, no chance. Prescott, 244 with 2. Gibson, touchdown. McLaurin, 82 yards. Jared Cook with 2. Dukes with 1. 1 for Gibson. 1 for Elliott and 1 for Pollard. So the Washington football team beat us, and then they lose to the Chiefs 14-3. If you say so. Mahomes MVP again. Mahomes NFL MVP. Stefanski. There's Prescott offensive player. Actually, is Trevor? No, Trevor Collins is the guy the Vikings took with their pick that they traded up to get from us. Pollard, we're going to let him go. Wilson can go. Hill. He's kind of the best we have at the moment at defensive tackle. So we'll make him an offer there. Speaks, McGovern. We're good. So the only offer I made was the defensive tackle, Eddie Goldman. We'll have Goldman, Hill, Gallimore. I think that'll be great for our defensive line. We still have to find an end. We still have to find an outside linebacker. And I'd say maybe like a receiver 3. I don't really know what else we need. Maybe a lot of offensive line help. I don't know if anybody retired. 5th-year option is C.D. Lamb. Pretty good. There is a great quarterback on the board at pick 25. I know we just don't need it. I want to take him so bad. I'm going to go Galvin, the defensive tackle, who looks like an absolute beast. I know we just brought back Hill, but 76 normal development, 90 strength, 73 block shed, 65 power move, 70 finesse. So I put Zach Martin on the trade block. I don't want that, but it might be the best option, which is kind of crazy. But actually, I'd rather the 3rd round pick of 2024. I don't know if we do the 2025 draft. I don't think we do. Now, the reason I did that is because of the center we just drafted. Get a little bit younger, get a little bit cheaper. Isn't never going to work. So we are an 87 overall team. Hutchins is starting at right guard, which is good. We're getting younger, which is awesome on the offensive line. We're still good on offense. On defense, we do need a left outside linebacker, I would say. Blackman's fine. Washington. Galvin's actually starting over Hill. I wish I could trade Gallimore away or even trade Hill away at this. I guess we don't need to trade Hill. But Gallimore, if we can get something for him, that'd be pretty nice. And the computer drafted Harris, the corner. We have a 91 overall offense, 83 defense. Let's see if we can get anything for Gallimore. Probably not, but I'll take anything at this point. We won our division at 11-5. We're playing against the 9-7 Packers, who probably still have Rodgers at this point. Football team 9-7. The Giants and the Eagles 6-10. Prescott dropping off 4,500 yards, 30-13. I don't know what happened there. Elliott 1,100 yards, 15 touchdowns. Great year. Hackett 1,000 with 8. Cooper 1,000 with 5. Lamb 1,000 with 4. Jones with 8. That's pretty good. On defense, Awuzie 109 tackles, 104 for Surratt. Sack totals 14.5 for Lawrence, 5.5 for Basham. Interceptions 2 for Quinton. I guess he heard that I wanted to get rid of him. I was definitely considering it. What do we have for XP? We didn't draft a hidden development player, did we? I don't think so. Oh, no, we did. Hutchins. That's right. Star development. That's pretty good, though. On defense, Sertan has 3. Awuzie with 2. Harris with 6. That might be superstar, maybe. Let's see what we can do at home. We're going left, so that's not a great way to start off. That is not a great way, as previously stated. It's 14-0 in the second quarter, 21-0. I think if that quarterback I drafted at hidden development, I'd probably move on for Prescott, because this is embarrassing. The Packers could have a great defense, don't get me wrong, but it's 28-10. Like, I wish we didn't even make the playoffs at this point. I blame you. I blame you. Who? 236, 3-1. Prescott awful. Jones still on the team somehow. Harris touchdown. Dillon touchdown. Lamb 85 yards. Touchdown for Tanyan. Touchdown for Funches. Touchdown for DeGora. Okay. The Jets beat the Cardinals 27-24. What? Micah Parsons with the MVP. Lawrence MVP. Nagy Coach of the Year. Murray Offensive Player. None of our players are up there, but that was a given. Tyron Smith, we are definitely bringing back. I just saw in real time, I'm recording this, I think March 10th. It's the 10th. Smith, Martin, Collins, all got their deals restructured. So, just by luck, when I'm recording this, all restructured. Now, you're not going anywhere. You could think you are, though. That'll make you feel better. Let's go like that and that. That is good. Trayvon Diggs, same thing. He's a solid number 3 guy. That should be good. Gallimore can go. Baez can go. Adams. I'm not in love with bringing back Demarcus Lawrence. All right, that's what I get anyways. Let's franchise tag Tyron Smith, then we'll go to free agent. So I made a 3-year offer to Lawrence, and I made a 3-year offer to Michael Pittman. Having Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Pittman, pretty good. Cooper, I think, will be a free agent after this year. I might be wrong about that. But let's see. Are we going to get our guys? Yeah. 50-year option at this point. Who do we take year 1? We took Patrick Surtain. With the 24th overall pick, we're going right outside linebacker Fitzpatrick. He's a 75 with normal development somehow. 78 tackles, 75 hit power, 87 speed, 92 acceleration. We are an 87 overall team. Nothing changed on offense, which is fine other than adding Michael Pittman. On defense, we have Fitzpatrick starting. Basham's up to star. And Harris has star as well. So we're actually in great shape. We should do well. We probably won't, but we should. So we made the playoffs at 9-7 with a wild card spot. We're playing against the 9-7 Seahawks. Football team 11-5. Eagles 9-7 and the Giants 4-12. Prescott 4,500 yards, 36-8. Pretty good year. Elliott 1,300 yards, 13 touchdowns. Harris the backup with 13. I don't want to look at blocking. Pittman, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Jones, 1,000 yards with 8. Cooper, about 1,000 with 5. Lamb with 7. Lamb doesn't really do anything in this game. Granted, that's the same for every receiver if you're not in the slot. Surratt, about 130 for tackles, 108 for Awuzie. Sack totals 11 for Lawrence, 9.5 for Smith. Interceptions, 2 for Awuzie, Washington, Surtain, Diggs, Blackman. 1 for Surratt. He surprisingly could be up there for Defensive Player of the Year. Probably won't win it, but he could be up there. And then for XP, I don't think we have anything crazy. 4 for Pittman's pretty good. Yeah, nothing game-changing. We're in a rainy Seattle. Who could have guessed? Where are we going then? We're going right, I believe? Yes, we are. Our defense shouldn't be giving up this many points like we did the Packers last year. It's 10-0, 10-7, 13-7. That's not good. Ooh, held them to a field goal. 16-14. Thank you. I mean, we're up by 1, but it's 19-17, 24-19. And the game's over. We're going to the divisional round. And we're going to win. Guaranteed. Wilson, 304, 1-1. Prescott, nothing really. Elliott, touchdown. Harris with 2. Lamb, 83 yards. Touchdown, Disley. Yikes. We're playing against the Atlanta Falcons, who definitely could have a Justin Fields, a Zach Wilson. Probably don't, though. We're up 10-7. 14-10. Wonderful. 21-10. 21-17. Good, good, good. 24-21. Tie ball game. I was going to say, at least score there. 31-24, 38-24. I think they just scored before the game was over. They did, 38-31, but we won. They have Mac Jones. Interesting. 363-1. Prescott, 312-3. How would that happen? I know it's messed up in this game, but it would be like the Jets trade back, the Dolphins trade back. So it goes Lawrence, Wilson, Fields. Even then, it's Trey Lance. That's impossible. Unless they like Mac Jones more, I don't know. Elliott, 102 with 2. Lockridge with 1. Chase, 2 touchdowns. Interesting. 2 for Pittman, 1 for Etienne, 1 for Elliott. How do they have Etienne, Jamar Chase, and Mac Jones? I know it's because the game's bad, but imagine. We're playing against the Green Bay Packers, who dominated us last year, but we're up 7-0. 14. There we go. 14-0. Give them a little bit of their own medicine, shall we? 21-7. For some reason, they don't kick a field goal before halftime, but who am I to say? They got a safety. 21-19. We're really going to lose, aren't we? Aren't we? Yes! Get out, Matt LaFleur. Get out. Going to the Super Bowl. Paul Roseman, find the door. Prescott, 318 with 3. Jones, 62 with a touchdown. Elliott, 122 with 1. Singleton with 1. Lamb, 48 yards. Cooper, 118. 2 for Pittman. 1 for Agnew and 1 for Elliott. What a game. Let's see what we can do. The Chiefs are 14-2. They won 3 Super Bowls in this video, counting the first one, I believe. And it's 14-3, 14-6. Score a touchdown. Yeah. Game's already over, basically. 24-13, 27-13 at halftime. At least make one stop. It's 34-23. Yeah, that's over. What a shame. We still have 1 year left, so we still have a chance to win a Super Bowl, but you hate to see it. Mahomes, 282 with 2. Prescott, 217 with 2. Allaire, 150 with 2. Harmon, nothing. Touchdown, Tony. That's interesting. Touchdown, Hill. Touchdown, Pittman. Touchdown, Lamb. So they have Kelsey, Hill, Tony, Hardman. Pretty good. Let's take a look at the season recap. Allaire got the Super Bowl MVP. I guess that makes sense. Wilson's NFL MVP. Wilson, offensive player. Devin White, defensive player. Nothing else that is going to affect us. CeeDee Lamb's definitely coming back if we have the money. We do have the money. All right, so we can franchise tag Amari Cooper or Collins. I think Collins is going to be better off because we have Michael Pittman, so that's why we're going to do that. We don't have any money for free agency, so let's go to the draft. With the 31st overall pick, we're going to go receiver Logan, who runs a 4.3 and has great top 3 skills. 77. Yeah, no development. This game's bad. So we lost Tyrone Smith, which is a little bit of a loss, but at this point in his career, I don't think it's huge. I drafted a center in favorite. I put him from center over to left tackle. We'll have to deal with that. Everything else on offense is good. On defense, Fitzpatrick's up to star, which is good as well. We should make it back to the playoffs, I would assume. Let's go find out. Man, this game is totally unbelievable. Didn't even make the playoffs. We went 8-8, tied with the Eagles on the football team. Why does that only happen in the East, by the way? Prescott, 4,500 yards, 30-16. Elliott, 1,100 with 9. We probably should have traded Elliott, to be fair. Lamb, 1,100 with 6. Hackett, 1,000 with 9. Jones, 886 with 4. Pittman, 850 with 6. Where is, there he is. Didn't play. Great. Surratt, 122 for tackles, 100 for Diggs. 19 sacks for Lawrence. Pretty good. Interceptions, 3 for Awuzie and Surtain. Man, this is crazy. So the Browns beat the Cardinals in the final Super Bowl we're going to see, 35-13. Baker with the MVP. Trevor Lawrence, NFL MVP. Kellen Mond. I hear a lot of rumors about him in the upcoming draft. That's very interesting. Khalil, Defensive Player of the Year. Very interesting. Huh. But that is going to be it for the video. Hit the like button down below, the subscribe button down below. Go check out my second channel, Headstrong Sports. Link in the description. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.